Hello everybody, I'm Barry, and first things first, I want to thank everybody for the support on my last video. It really means a lot. The views, the likes, the comments, the subscribes are all what helps grow this channel. But what also helps grow this channel is you buying my OnlyFans. Today, we've got something serious. A mean machine that needs no team. It's 8 Gates Might Guy. Obviously, 8 Gates Guy being the character that nearly killed one-eyed Jubi Madara fast enough to bend space to the point of Madara becoming disfigured, and the guy that made us all cream in our jeans with his insane character design and absolutely absurd power. Before the time of 6 paths and everyone power cliffing up a mountain, Might Guy was undoubtedly the strongest character in the series, as well as the entire history of the series, even going back to Hashirama times. And if you want proof of that, allow me to explain just how strong this guy truly was. To start off, we need to go over a couple main points. 8th Gate Guy was strong enough to severely damage one-eyed Jubi Madara and fast enough to catch him off guard in his fully powered up Night Guy form. Now, that is what seems to happen in his fight with Madara, but there is always a lingering argument that Madara simply let Guy hit him, which I personally completely understand, as Madara is the most alpha male, don't care what anyone says or does kind of guy in the series. So the idea that he let Guy hit him because he knows his regenerative powers are insane is not too far-fetched. But what doesn't lie is the fact that Guy was able to do damage to one-eyed Madara with a kick that is only topped by 6 paths Naruto and Sasuke. He's also able to move at speeds relative to or near the speed of light. Now, if you think Einstein is a pretty smart guy and accept his theory of relativity and the idea that space-time can be bent in the first place, then you come to the conclusion that Guy is nearing the level of light speed, but not quite there. And the reason why he's not quite there, simply put, is the fact that as you approach light speed using real-world physics, your mass becomes pretty much infinite, so the force required to move at light speeds with that almost infinite mass becomes infinite as well. However, even being near light speed and having the attack power to do damage to a 10 Tails Jinchuriki is something that nobody except for the 6 Paths characters can claim to have done. And while there are calcs that show other characters moving at light speed, Guy is 100% confirmed to be moving at those speeds, whereas many of those other calcs are done by exploiting the way panels are made that depicts high levels of speed and strength and are taken pretty much completely out of context and way too literally. So if Guy is fast enough to make 10 Tails Madara use a 360-degree shield of truth-seeking orbs just so he doesn't have to anticipate his moves, and he's then strong enough and fast enough to hit Madara through that shield, it's very likely that he was trying not to be hit, at least for a little bit. I mean, he even says it himself. So with that in consideration, I don't think it's too far-fetched to say that Might Guy and Jubito are pretty relative to one another, considering Guy was getting hits on Madara and nearly killed him, with Jubi Madara being leagues above Jubito. Obviously, base Madara above base Obito. Madara's Sage Energy was stated by Minato to be superior to Obito's, and Madara's Jubi was more complete than Obito's. So while Jubi Madara is above the level of 8 Gates Guy, it's definitely not an anti-feat, since this version of Madara is the same guy that wouldn't give the time of day to anything that wasn't 6 paths. And if you agree that Guy is somewhere around the level of Jubito, then that makes him stronger than KCM Sage Mode Naruto, Hashirama, EMS Sasuke, and everyone else in the Shinobi Alliance. Now, do I think Guy would beat the entire Shinobi Alliance? Absolutely not. 8th Gate Guy is very much a 1v1 character. He doesn't have all that much stamina, and the amount of energy and life force it takes to do simple attacks just does not fit well for having to do widespread damage to multiple people. He could probably beat a few of the top dogs and then just die. So, we know who Might Guy is stronger than, but who is he weaker than? Well, the series pretty clearly depicted the fact that 6 Paths Sage Mode Naruto is not only faster, but has higher attack power than 8th Gate Guy. Naruto dodged a light speed attack and was strong enough to cut down the Divine Tree and nearly cut Madara in half. Sasuke did actually cut Madara in half, with obviously Naruto and Sasuke being pretty relative to each other. And DMS Kakashi was able to get a hit on Kaguya while she was facing him head-on. So basically anything after Guy's fight with Madara is just above his pay grade. Naruto, Sasuke, Madara, DMS Kakashi, and Kaguya are all pretty clearly stronger than Guy, but who actually expects him to be on that level? Out of literally everyone in the entirety of the series, there is only a small handful of insane characters that could beat him one-on-one, and with just taijutsu, I'd say that's pretty impressive. But anyway, that is the quick overview of 8th Gate Guy's strength. I honestly think Kishimoto just got lost in the sauce once he started the war arc and started powering everyone up to the moon. So once he got around to Guy having to fight Madara, the whole system of power levels was just all out of control. Theoretically, Guy could have just gone 8th Gates and demolished the Akatsuki if they were together, but anyway, that's about it. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any ideas, let me know in the comments, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.